Hello and welcome to our next instalment with the workbook A Course in Miracles. We are moving now into lesson 241. So we have a new segment to read through before I read the lesson. All links, as always, are under this video to all the information that I'm going to read today and anything else you need to know about A Course in Miracles. So here we go with our reading of the day. So this starts our next segment of part 2. What is the world? The world is false perception. It is born of error, and it has not left its source. It will remain no longer than the thought that gave it birth is cherished. When the thought of separation has been changed to one of true forgiveness, will the world be seen in quite another light, and one which leads to truth, where all the world must disappear and all its errors vanish. Now its source is gone, and its effects are gone as well. The world was made as an attack on God. It symbolizes fear. And what is fear except love's absence? Thus the world was meant to be a place where God could enter not, and where his daughter could be apart from him. Here was perception born, for knowledge could not cause such insane thoughts. But eyes deceive and ears hear falsely. Now mistakes become quite possible, for certainty has gone. The mechanisms of illusion have been born instead, and now they go to find what has been given them to seek. Their aim is to fulfill the purpose which the world was made to witness and make real. They see in its illusions but a solid base where truth exists, upheld apart from lies. Yet everything that they report is but illusion, which is kept apart from truth. As sight was made to lead away from truth, it can be redirected. Sounds become the call for God, and all perception can be given a new purpose by the one whom God appointed Saviour to the world. Follow his light and see the world as he beholds it. Hear his voice alone in all that speaks to you, and let him give you peace and certainty, which you have thrown away, but heaven has preserved for you in him. Let us not rest content until the world has joined our changed perception. Let us not be satisfied until forgiveness has been made complete. And let us not attempt to change our function. We must save the world, for we who made it must behold it through the eyes of Christ, that what was made to die can be restored to everlasting life. What is the world? That's what it is. It's an illusion, created by the mind, created by false thoughts, a false ego mind that has created a wonderful fairground for us to play in. And as we play in this playground, we become self-absorbed in this individual world, fighting to keep a single body separate and to survive, to keep it going. And yet heaven is oneness. It's a world of one wholeness. It's a world that is led through the heart, not through the mind, not through the eyes that we see through, because they just project this false image. We are looking for truth, and we're not looking, we're going inwards for truth. We're sort of listening to the receptor of our heart as it guides us through the voice of God, which is so subtle. It comes forth in the silence. It leads us to things in such mysterious ways, but we know in our heart when they are true. So we have to realize this world is not where we're going to find our peace and joy and happiness. It's going to come from within us, and then it's going to transcend the external world into this everlasting heaven, which is what we are aiming for all the time with this course. So with that understanding, we're going to move into today's lesson, which is 241. And the lesson is, this holy instant is salvation come. That is the statement to keep in your mind throughout today. Then read through the paragraph and prayer, 15 minutes spend with it in your morning, then again in your evening, and just keep it as a reminder then as you go throughout the day. So here we go. The holy instant is salvation come. What joy there is today. It is a time of special celebration, for today holds out the instant to the darkened world where its release is set. The day has come when sorrows pass away and pain is gone. The glory of salvation dawns today upon a world set free. This is the time of hope for countless millions. They will be united now as you forgive them all, for I will be forgiven by you today. We have forgotten one another now, and so we come at last to you again. Father, your daughter who never left returns to heaven and her home. How glad are we to have our sanity restored to us and to remember that we are one. So again, this holy instant is salvation come. So when you fully connect to the oneness in this moment, instantly you're freed from the illusion. You're instantly transformed into the oneness, into the happiness, into the joy, into the peace, into all the goodness. And you just feel that, And it often comes with that stabilizing of the mind. It's like the mind is just doing its thing. You're not attached to it. It's doing its thing, but you feel this everlasting comfort inside you. It just stabilizes you. You know, like on a bike with stabilizers, you just feel grounded. You feel at peace with everything around you. You have no grievances. You're just being you. You're being in that stillness, in that comfort, in that joy, in that support. And it's got you. It's got you in that instant, and it's holding you, and it's reassuring you that you are safe, you are whole, you are love, and you are all the things that you desire. They're all already in you. No more seeking, no more trying to find, no more grasping. You're whole now. Your light is within you now. Everything you need is within you now. So step into that today, in that calmness, knowing that it's there. The energy of love is there for you always. It's running through you always. And it's never going to leave you. It will always be there. And if you tap into that, you will flow. You truly will. And that is what I wish for you from the bottom of my heart to yours. So have a wonderful day with today's lesson. Practice, and just keep bringing yourself back to that wonderful energy, which is yours in abundance. Take care. Thanks for being here. Bye.